Okay, what's up, guys? This is Marc Augustine here, and if you're new to my channel, I've been drop shipping on 4 different marketplaces: Facebook, eBay, Amazon, and Walmart for the past over 10 years. And in this video, we are just following up on a eBay drop shipping account that we've been running for about 13 days. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're gonna learn. You're gonna sit over our shoulders. This is something that no one else has ever done on YouTube. So you're basically sitting and looking at Sammy and I drop ship and make money online. So smash the like button and smash the subscribe button. Sammy, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Sammy. I've been dropshipping on eBay for the last 6 years and just happy to be here. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we looking at? We are looking at the sales of the last 13 days in this eBay dropshipping account. This account was started from scratch. Those of you guys who are new, you could go back and look at the previous videos. And we're using Ecom Sniper, our own software, and there's a link to Ecom Sniper in the description. So,
Right.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like today is day 13, and I know we've been having a little bit of confusion on the days. It's because we were determining whether we should count like day 0 as part of day 1, as day
Yeah.
1 instead. And then I think the general consensus would be like if we're gonna start a series, I feel like even the first day, whether it makes any money or not, that is part of the day.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah. I
I mean?
mean, the first day we listed our first group of items.
Exactly, exactly. So today would be day 13, and the results are gonna be in the last 31 days. We did 3,806. And yesterday we did close to 400, but and our biggest day before that was 600 so far. And just so you guys know, like in the previous videos we had a total listing amount of like 7,800. Now we're at 8,180. We haven't really been like, how do I say, listing?
Yeah,
Like
we have
we
been
were
keeping up with listing every single day.
yeah, like there was some reasons behind that because like behind the scenes we had like some technical issues about like the Amazon accounts, like funding them and also like yeah, just like some maintenance stuff as well. Like recently we just turned on the tracker because we were getting like some issues with some of the orders. So yeah, let's go ahead and like just do some of the daily activities. So you always start off by going ahead and sending out the offers. So like if you guys want to recreate this kind of success, you got to go ahead and log in and make sure you're sending out offers every single day. This is like the part of the routine. Like you got to make sure you do that, yeah? And secondly, what I do is I check like almost every day. I make a promotion, right? I look for if my promotion has ended or if it's active. Like over here, you can see my sale and markdown. It's still active right now. So that means that, I don't have to go ahead and like by 7 p.m. my sale is gonna end. So just gotta keep track of that. So let's go ahead and check one of our orders. Like if we can go ahead and check our profit sheet. You'll see that our total profit so far is $724
Mhm.
from around 3,800. However, we still haven't finished all the orders. Just so you know, like there was like some that like I think we ran out of balance or something like in between. Yeah, there was like one or two, but however the case, we have these three orders. And by the way, as we were speaking, look what happened, Marc. These remember we were just talking about this
Yeah, we
painless insulin
just
syringes? Yeah, yeah. So like this item is selling like a ridiculous amount, right? Right over here, it shows it's out of stock, but we sold two of them today, right? And then let's go ahead and just do like a little bit of investigation why this is selling. So the first thing I'm gonna do always is I'm gonna go ahead and put this item back into stock and open up the item number, and then I'm gonna go ahead and replace the value, and let's go ahead and make the quantity 3. Okay, cool.
maybe you want to make the quantity like 6 since it's one of our top selling items.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Usually I put 3 because it's kind of like so autonomous that I didn't think about That, but you for sure as an executive decision, that makes the most sense, yeah. So let's go ahead and do some like research on why this is selling, right? So you can see this painless insulin syringes. I'm curious to see if there's any competition on eBay that's selling the same product. I believe that the real reason why this is selling, right? If we go ahead and open up the item, you'll see the title. It says brand Zing insulin syringes, right? I believe the real reason that this item is selling so much is because of the title, right? If you read this title, right? I know people who use insulin syringes, right? And
Yeah.
so their biggest pain point is that, oh, like it pricks, it hurts.
Yeah, you get pain from it.
Exactly. And the fact that this is like saying that it's a painless insulin syringe, like right from the very beginning, right? That really speaks to people, right? And like we didn't come up with this title itself, right? Like if somebody like finds out that it's painless, all of a sudden like they become way more enticed towards it. And by the way, like we're not like our software does not lie, right? Like, if we go ahead and we put painless over here, it says a fine needle for a painless injection, quick painless injection, right? So they're letting us know that this is painless. So let's go ahead and like just
And
do like
that's pretty mind blowing that the ecom like I could have never come up with that title.
yeah. No, I hear you.
Like
I
we
hear
could
you.
have never manually come up with that title.
Yeah, no, I think the one thing that really blows my mind is like even to me when I'm reading the title, like yeah, like I would definitely like this proves that it's worth more of a premium price, right? It's
Yeah,
painless. It's not a normal insulin syringe. It's painless. Yeah, sure, maybe everybody else is selling the same thing, but because we wrote the word painless, our one has way more value. And by the way, look, it's one of the items that we posted and scanned from that day.
yeah,
So I guess like one of the if you guys want to like copy it, go for it. This is like for educational purposes. We're gonna be fine. We whether our sales slow down or not, we're just gonna go find even more items. We're gonna keep listing because in the end of the day, there's like an endless amount of items to sell,
yeah.
right? Like you're able to take like these insulin syringes and then like retitle them and then make them into a brand new product. Maybe like maybe there's a word that's even more valuable than this. I don't know. Well, we could do an investigation for this, but let's see if there's any competition for this one. I don't see any. That's interesting
Yeah, that's very interesting.
that there's no competition, yeah? Wow. Let's see insulin syringes. Really?
Very
Th-
few people are selling it.
yeah,
This,
like yeah, like am I like I'm to the point where I'm skeptical. Like am I like
yeah, like scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Stop. No, there's a blue box. Scroll down. It's down. Right. Easy touch U100 syringes. There's one person.
you think he's a dropshipper? Let's open him up.
Yeah, we could open and see.
I don't think so. I think maybe all the things that are selling are like no, I don't think he's a
Yeah, he's
dropshipper.
not a dropshipper.
Yeah, and like I think we have, let's see if we can find our like listing in all of this. Because like our one is selling incredibly well. Let's see. Oh, right. We were out of stock, so we just put it into stock right now.
Yeah, so it may not show up.
Yeah. So it's taking some time to update inside of the, by the way, so I guess like that's one thing that everyone can understand and consider is like whenever you are, oh right, it's right here.
Oh,
Right here.
there. Now
Yeah,
it, well, now we put it in stock.
exactly. So what happened was it took some time to index inside of like the eBay's algorithm, like sorry, eBay search results. And then because we increased the quantity from 0 to like 6. So that means when it was 0, it's not gonna show it to people, right? But as soon as we increase the quantity, right, eBay started showing our insulin syringe to like the public again. So you guys can have a live understanding. If we search insulin syringe again, you'll see. Granted, our one is sponsored. However, like that's how they do it. So we can kind of compare with everyone else. Like, guys, we have just found an incredible niche on YouTube. Probably the first, like, you know what I mean? Like, has anyone have talked about
Yeah.
232 results for insulin syringes? It's selling like crazy. We could probably even raise the price and it'll sell great. Because this title, right, is way more attractive. Painless insulin syringes, comfortable and smooth, easy touch. Like, it just decimates all the competition.
And Easy
Easy
Touch is a
touch.
brand.
Easy Touch is a brand, yeah. 100%. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, I think at this point what we should do is we should capitalize off this niche and probably list a couple from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so go into
Let's go, like, let's open our product hunter. We discovered a niche, like a very powerful niche. Let's clear all of this up and let's actually open up the keyword tool. Because the keyword tool is the one that like I feel like insulin is a niche. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and
but the question is, I'm surprised it didn't stop you from selling it
yes.
because it could be
Yes.
a medical device.
Yes. Usually they do that, but
Usually they
uh,
don't allow you to sell medical devices.
yeah, but from my experience, they just go ahead and just remove the listing, so they don't really cause too much issue from you.
Yeah.
But that is definitely a valid concern. But we can try it out. Look at all these insulin related, because insulin seems like one of the like I might insulin seems like one of the niche itself, right? Insulin syringe, cooler, traveler, needles, pen needles, auto injector. Let's actually grab it all. Let's see. Like, in my personal eBay account, if I seen this, I would go ahead and like capitalize off of that, because like we literally sold 7 of them, like in the last month, right? That like
In the last couple of days.
in the last couple of days, right? 13 days, right? And not even 13 days. We listed like 4 days ago or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, there, who knows? I don't know if there's many items like I've seen that sell that rapidly with like that. We have the title of this video should be like, we have discovered an untapped niche. Honestly, like that should be like I think that's the most powerful thing about the product hunter. Like, we found a niche and look, we just went ahead and like we are like expanding on that niche instantly now. So where do we here? Let's see. Like, easy touch. We're just talking about it.
But right, but look, I would be concerned, like, for example, that first listing of actual insulin. I'll be concerned about selling that.
Yeah, for sure. Metabolic health, chromium, olive leaf, non-GMO, 60 capsules, LES lab, insulin health.
You
Let's see.
understand?
I know, I 100%. Like, I personally wouldn't want to sell like medicine either. But
Medication, yeah.
but but these are over counter, yeah. Because you know what? Like if this would, because you wouldn't be able to buy insulin over the counter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like these would be like like supplements. How,
Yeah,
like,
they're
it's like selling
definitely
like,
supplements.
exactly, like it would be considered like Tylenol over the counter or something. However, the real problem here lies that eBay might cause us an issue, because they might see the word insulin and just think we're selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about whether, like, like, I get so many Vero, like, oh, you're selling fake iPhone chargers, and I'm just like, no, I say it's for iPhone. I'm like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Like, what? Well, just because it works with an iPhone, it has to be fake. Like, that's the mentality they go for it. And like, you know what? Like, I noticed a lot of guys, the dropshippers, they go ahead and they fight eBay, they call them and stuff like that. But I don't do any of that.
Yeah, you
Right?
just
The reason,
focus on the business.
No, it's not even that. It's like the reason why is because I don't want to bring any attention to myself. You know what I mean? I like to stay
Right.
under the radar. If they're being unjust, I'll just take the beating, man. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then because like if like I don't know what can go wrong if they go ahead and investigate. Like I read a story where I think this is a very good lesson. This is the mentality I go for, right? So guy with 50K Uber credits or something. So this guy, right? He went ahead and he collected 50,000 Uber, ride credits. And what he did was this is a very important lesson in my opinion that I kind of like base everything off of on the way I conduct my eBay business. So he went ahead and he took his affiliate link and he posted it online on those coupon websites, right? And then whenever somebody wanted like a $25 on a brand new account, they would use his coupon code because his one would always rank at the top because of some weird viral algorithm. So he collected 50,000 of these like coupon credits. And so basically now he never pays for Uber. Like he's been just traveling all left, right, and center, partying, having a good time. Well, one day he went ahead and like he called like one day the driver was like messy, arrogant, whatever. He left the guy a 1-star review, right? He wrote the nastiest review and everything. And then Uber went ahead and he was like trying to investigate for customer support, opened up his account, saw the 50,000 credits, and we're like, what the hell? What is this? Right? Investigated, took all he's sent him an email and said, oh, we're so sorry for the glitch. Here's $500 credits and wiped his 50,000 because he would have been fine if he didn't bring attention to himself.
Right.
Whenever I get horrible service, guess what I do? I leave
Yeah.
5 stars. I don't bring attention to myself. Like guys, never leave 1 star for anybody. Like just leave the 5 star. Don't bring attention to yourself. Don't bring scrutiny. And I apply the same, like you lost 50,000. I apply the same logic onto eBay. Like yeah, you might have like they might have give you a Vero claim or they went have like screwed you over, negative feedback, right? You might be able to call eBay and tell them and remove that negative feedback, but at what cost? Potentially at what cost? Maybe the suspension of your eBay account. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
let it.
Yeah.
So this is like some people are do it successfully. I stay away from it. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, just because of a business choice, right? So regarding this, we got to make the choice now, right? Like, so this niche, are we gonna tap into it or what? Or should we just delete that? Should we just filter through it?
I mean, the thing is, I am surprised that they're allowing us to sell.
The syringe, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's take a look into it. Why they're letting us to begin with. This is literally, you know what? Like, let's see. I think we got a new sale. Let's go ahead and look into that real quick. Air fryer maintenance kit. Okay, so just as you guys seen live, like you're able to make money every day. Like these orders are coming in left, right, and center. Let's
Yeah,
go ahead
like
and just
while we're on the
yeah, while and it's like 7 a.m. It's not even so let's go ahead and open this up real quick and you can see like we're getting 26.95. Let's see the item price 20.99. Cool. No, it's very nice. It's always a pleasant thing to see like you make a couple bucks live on camera, right? And let's go open up our competition right over here. Oh wow, what's this? We have a bunch of Europeans selling this, yeah? Is it Europeans? Like or is the account setting screwed up right now? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird that it's showing up in euros.
Yeah, like is it yeah, it shouldn't be showing up in euros, yeah? So what should we let's go ahead and
Search it again.
yeah, let me search it on the ebay.com. Okay, that was weird.
That was really weird.
Yeah, that was weird. So anyways, this one they're selling it for 30.50. How much did we sell it for? We put at 31.40. Our one sold, but this guy's 37, 34. You know what? It just makes it just goes to show we're not the highest price. We're marking it up by 65%, yet these guys are doing it for a lot higher. I think we gotta up our numbers. Like if the standard basic title sold for like, I don't know, what is this, like 80%, 90% above the Amazon price? That's something worth experimenting.
And what I will do is that same seller that sold for 37, I would
Canon?
go, yes.
Yeah, we could, but we have like backlogged of, yeah, I think it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
like 1600,
We'll add it to the list because this guy, he has proven to sell like a whole bunch of stuff like at a very high
a
markup.
high price, yeah.
Yeah, let's look at this real quick. Search Google image with Google. See if we can find it real quick. Amazon.com. Let me find something else. This one looks a little easier. Get image. Search image with Google, and then so what it does is it's gonna go ahead and look at it in Google and then see if we can find it right over here. LE Tech.
Yeah, $20.
Oh wow. So yeah, his markup is what is that? Let's more than 50, more than 65%, yeah?
Yeah, maybe 70, 80%.
Yeah, so I think let me pull up the calculator real quick. So it's the price is $20, so let's go 20
Yeah,
divided
it's
by,
70% because it's like $14.
I'm getting 60.
Yeah.
So this one is just a little bit below. Yeah. But it's yeah, he's a good seller, man. There you go. Like I guess we should have an experiment where we just go ahead. Like I guess this is definitive proof, guys, that if you list 7,000 items, even with our basic lister, that you have potential. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go down our way, but you can go ahead and just grab the basic lister. We give unlimited basic listings on our sniper package as well. So you can guys just go nuts, right?
So guys,
That's what
what we're talking about is the actual ecom sniper lister.
right. Right. Like I guess maybe let's go ahead and give like a brief overview. Right. Ecom sniper is paid, but it's only paid for the snipe title and the OptiList feature. Right. The snipe title, what it does is it allows you to go ahead and like sell an item even in a competitive environment. If other people are selling it, it doesn't matter. We're able to sell it anyways. But if we go ahead and click this quick list, right, let's go ahead and let's let this finish and I'll show you what the quick list does. Yeah. This quick list is free. Right? You can go ahead and download Ecom Sniper today and use the quick list feature. As we just showed you, this guy, he goes ahead and copies and pastes straight from Amazon. Right? And let's go ahead and I'll show you what the quick list does, right? Let me just finish for actually let's refresh it. Okay, so the quick list, what it does is it just goes ahead. If you press the quick list, it's just gonna go ahead and list the item onto eBay, but it's not gonna use any of the AI features. It's a straight copy and paste. And this copy and paste is still one of the most powerful features we have. Like, don't think that this is a cheap version or whatever. We're giving you intense value for free. Like, look how quickly it lists the items for you. It posts the out, right? You're getting the software that goes ahead and posts everything without you doing anything. And all you got to do is click a button. And that's exactly what this guy did. And look at all the sales he's generating. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
Like,
all of those are sold items.
I wouldn't list this item because like he's selling it. We're marking up for 65. He showed us to 60, so I wouldn't even
Yeah.
compete because I know we're not changing the title. But what I'm trying to tell people is if you want to snipe somebody, you could. There is margin out there. We have a free lister, and secondly, what you can do is like you could go ahead and just list like thousands of items with the free lister, and you can maybe find some new items for us to snipe. that's like if you go ahead and make the same title, you're gonna go ahead and like open the floodgates. Like guys, understand this, right? Like sniping does work, but what's gonna happen is, let's say I find you, what's gonna happen, right? All of your items, right? There's gonna like let's say Marc is sniping you, right? He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna be brutal. He's gonna come and lower the price by $1 for every one of your items.
For every
You're
one
gonna
of the
see,
sold ones.
yeah, today you're gonna see your sales are like 2,000. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna be expecting. You're gonna see Lamborghinis and everything. And then tomorrow, what happened to your sales? $50 today. What's Mark? How many people did you do that to?
I don't even know, and I've done it on camera for years.
I remember you used to snipe people live and just like expose their entire account.
Yeah, and a lot of those people, I've had a lot of those people message me privately, and they found a couple of those people found the YouTube channel and messaged me privately and asked me not to snipe their account.
That's it, man. Yeah, like yeah. I mean, if you, especially if you find a good seller, like guys, like I'm not like leave the guy alone, but
Yeah.
he definitely has found like 374. By the way, like just to kind of show you, like he is selling. Like I believe that he did something pretty great. Like these are all items. Like if you go ahead and literally drop the price by $1 and copy all of his items,
All
you're
of
gonna
his
be
sold items.
all of his. Actually, I would say
You will
like
take his
if
whole store?
if you want to jumpstart your eBay career, like I would go ahead and list every single item he has, drop it by $1, and then you're gonna get all of his results. You're basically stealing his market share. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and look through his reviews a little bit. I'm curious to see like the one way I know someone's a dropshipper is when I see their negative feedback.
Right, exactly.
They usually say something like
Yeah, look, it's right
Amazon.
there. Look. The second one. This seller appears to have drop shipped the item, charging
Oh,
double
exactly.
the market rate.
Exactly. This is a great thing, guys. This buyer has confirmed that he sells double. So there you go, the profitable store to snipe.
Yeah.
We're not looking at it from the perspective of like scrutinizing him. I'm giving him good ratings, man. Like this was an amazing statement. It's charging double the market rate.
Yeah, and that's how you learn. You learn a lot from just observing. A lot of you guys who want to start eBay dropshipping, you need to just start. You need to stop worrying about whatever's holding you back. If you have an eBay account and you're based in any of the main markets, UK, US, Canada, you need to just start drop shipping.
Yeah, no, I 100%. So, guys, here's the important lesson. Received item, but upon checking on Amazon, much cheaper. Learn my lesson. This is a very bad buyer experience, right? The reason why eBay hates retail dropshippers is specifically for this reason, right? If somebody goes ahead and they say, "Learn my lessons," what does that mean? Are they ever gonna go ahead and search on eBay again, or are they gonna start with Amazon first?
They always now they start with Amazon, but that is a very small percentage because look at the few negative feedback he got compared to all the positive.
No, I get it, but I'm just trying to like explain why eBay like does not prefer drop shippers like
Ah,
from retail, right?
yeah,
They're not particularly against wholesale drop shippers, like and drop shippers in general. They're against retail ones specifically for the reason that it provides this bad buyer experience, like this specific one. And
yeah,
how do we combat this at Ecom Sniper? We go ahead and we change the title, right? We go ahead and change the description. So
yeah,
they go ahead and they search that title on Amazon, they're gonna find 1,000 different items, not
yeah.
our
They're
one.
not gonna find.
Exactly. Like like even for us, let's go ahead and do a case study, right? Like where we go ahead and see one of our items, and let's see if we can go ahead and reverse it. Let's see if we go ahead and copy this, and then let's go on Amazon.ca, Amazon.com. Sorry, I'm just Canadian, guys. See if we find it. Is this it?
Let me see. I don't think so.
No, it's not. It's not like bro, it's not the first result
No.
either. Maybe I think this is it, right? Yeah, it is. That's the
Yeah,
one. But
that
like,
one.
but it's confusing, right? It's confusing is my point. Like it's not popping up as the first
Yeah,
one.
you're not gonna quickly find the item.
Yeah, it's not gonna like if you go ahead and search it, like if you search the exact title, right? Like if what a buyer would usually do is they would grab the entire title from eBay and then they would search it on Amazon. And then what would happen is they would just kind of like, well, in my opinion, this one is kind of similar. But usually let's do another case study. I think that would be better. So let's go ahead and do this one. These Buddha figures are like these figures and stuff they sell, huh? Like last time
Yeah,
we sold the mini, like the rooster, that was like our first
right.
sale. So this was kind of like surprising to me that like stuff like this sells. Like I already knew it stuff like that sells, but um just makes it more okay. This is a bad point because we find the same items. Let's go ahead and do one more.
I mean,
So let's
some
go.
of them you're gonna find the same item.
Yeah, for sure. Like for sure. But you know, like it gives you that extra level of protection that we kind of like that we
We're
kind of
not the
want, yeah.
exact same title, yeah.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and put this on Amazon and then yeah, I think this was a good one. Yeah, this one was a good one. So for sure, like this one, we're not finding it right from the very get-go. Or are we? Well, it's not the first three results or whatever. It's not shooting someone right in the face, right? Or like screaming or copied it
Yeah.
directly from Amazon, yeah? But if you go ahead and you copy the exact Amazon title and you put it inside of like the onto eBay and then a buyer reverse searches it, they're gonna be very upset with it. So this one goes ahead and like it gives you like it makes it harder for the buyer to go ahead and like search it on Amazon because if you know there's no dot whatever the titles were made to fit, right? So it really makes it feel like you know they're buying it on eBay. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it looks like somebody took incredible care. Like look at this. It looks like you know that if you look at the description and everything, right? It doesn't look like someone went ahead and like copied it from Amazon or anything like that. It looks like it was a listing specifically made for eBay. It almost gives no like reason like so for someone to go ahead like yeah they might get the Amazon box and that user, but when they go ahead and they search the title, they're not gonna find it right off the bat, so they're not gonna go ahead and search. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's from that is my experience. But if you copy the title straight from Amazon, that's when you're gonna have a problem.
It's going to be a lot easier and you'll have a
Exactly,
lot more problems.
exactly. So what we're doing is we're changing the title, we're changing the description, right? It makes the item a lot harder to find, even for other job shippers to find the same item, right? But when it's the exact same title, right? Like remember, like people they want things like if you're trying to look for the item, you're gonna find it, right? That's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to hide in open sight, in plain sight.
Yeah.
That is what the purpose of it is, right? If somebody goes ahead and searches the title, what's gonna happen is it's not gonna be right in plain sight because the titles are not gonna match. Right? They're gonna have to they're gonna have to use their head, and people don't like doing that, right? But if everything is exactly the same, right? You're just like you're looking for patterns with your eyes, you know, like do you know how speed reading works?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not reading that title in your head. You're you know like that little voice in your head, guys. What's happening with speed reading is you're looking at the word and you're recognizing it as like an item and understanding what that means. So when somebody is like searching on is when they're gonna search their item on Amazon, they're gonna try to match that title with that picture, right? And then they're gonna look for it, and then they're gonna recognize, okay, it's the same thing. But look what we did. We are selling the exact same item. We know it's coming from Amazon. They don't have that bias to begin with, and even us, we were struggling. We're like, is that the item?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if the title was the exact same, we'd be like, okay, for sure that's the item. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our like uncertainty is vindictive proof that you know what I mean. Like this protects you from this. So once again, just to wrap up my point, when somebody if eBay they don't like drop shippers, right? That are doing from retail because they don't like irresponsible ones who get feedback like this.
Yeah.
And
You
this
don't want to drive, they don't want people to drive their buyers to another website.
exactly. That's the main concept here. And for us, you know, going ahead and changing the title, we go ahead and like this person right over here, right? What we do is, you know, we send a follow-up message every single time someone gets an order. We tell them it's a family business. We literally warm them up. You know what I mean? Open a line of communication to go ahead and prevent like this kind of feedback from happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have systems in place to make sure we don't give a bad buyer experience. Like we go ahead and we open up, we send it. What I would have done, right? First of all, I would have made sure that my title would have been different, so that the person wouldn't have been able to search on Amazon and learn his lesson. So that's the first thing that I would have done. And then secondly, what I would do is, which I do, is I would go ahead and send him an email with his estimated time of arrival, just to make sure that, you know, like this guy, like this item is coming at this time, and he's thanks so much for supporting our small family business. Leave a strong, good impression from the beginning, so that when this person went ahead and made the purchase, right away they felt like they contributed to the world somehow by like supporting a family in need, etc. Like something like that.
Yeah.
Like I would make it so that, that purchase itself for them, what they like, you know what I mean? If somebody's donating to a charity or whatever, right? I'm not saying we're
Yeah, I know what
coming
you
up with
mean. You're saying you're writing something that where they feel positive about the purchase that they made.
exactly. I'm making sure that their buying experience was a great one, where they felt, because people buy the reason they purchase things, right? It's all emotional in the end of the day.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
really about like anything else besides emotion or logic. Everything is about emotions, how they feel. Like the reason you're buying a more expensive bag is about because of how you feel. Like, your taste is a feeling, right? The reason you're buying better tasting food or whatever is because of the flavor. It makes you, feel good.
Yeah.
So everything is about emotion in like this e-commerce field, right? So really, like, you just must, if you want to stay on eBay's positive side, like I'll tell you, the reason why your accounts get flagged on eBay, right, is right, and not suspended right away. The people who get suspended is because they are trash eBay sellers. The people who get flagged are the people who eBay says, okay, you know what, we're making money from them. Let's go ahead and flag them because they're drop shippers, so we can make the risk less, but we'll still keep them around. They know you're drop shipping guy. If you're flagged, right, it's literally against the terms. Why haven't they suspended you? Like, ask yourself that question. Why did they not suspend you? And they can't let you. They let you keep selling on the platform. Like, why do they do that? Because the reason I'm talking about this is because I have so many people. They tell me stuff like, "Oh, retail drop shipping is not allowed on eBay," and I'm
Yeah, we
like,
got a
"Yeah."
we got a comment like that yesterday.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
exact comment? Yeah.
Something like I can't remember, but something like isn't retail dropshipping against eBay terms of service, eBay TOS?
Oh, perfect. That's a great question. It's exactly what we're talking about. Yes, it is. However, right, there's the reason eBay still allows it is because, remember, the the retail drop shippers, right, bring eBay a lot of revenue throughout the years.
I
In the
mean,
end of the day,
they need people to sell on the platform. Unlike a lot of the other platforms, unlike Amazon and Walmart, eBay doesn't sell their own items on the platforms. So they
exactly.
need drop shippers, they need resellers, they need people to come on their platform and sell. So they're not as stringent and as strict.
Exactly. Like they for sure, like, they need people like us to go ahead and sell, because that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
And what they're against, once again, just to clarify my point, right, is they're not just against dropshippers to do this. They're against anyone who goes ahead and creates a bad buying experience. Let's go ahead and do another
And
case study.
switch back to the sales to see if a sale happened while we
Yeah, let's go ahead and see that. Oh, this is it. This is a new sale right here. Last care bottle. Like,
wow.
yeah, well, we are literally like on camera, and we're just like, let's see how much money we're making from this one. So this one we received 15.22, and the item price is 11.99. You're looking to make around $3.
Yeah.
So
And that's a 30% profit margin.
yeah, no, that's awesome. Like, Mark, what do you want to do with your $3? Yeah, you gotta, we gotta make. Okay, so the next thing I just want to show you, this is gonna be the last thing about this, is, this case is very common, right? I did not receive, the item, and then they went ahead and left the negative feedback. The reason why, like in the earlier videos, we go ahead and whenever we do an order, we go ahead and spin up like a personalized message with ChatGPT, right? Like we did this in an earlier video, so whoever's following, if not, well, we
Like
whatever.
check our previous videos and follow it on a daily basis.
Exactly. So that way, you're like gonna be up to date with the conversations. But the reason we go ahead and we use ChatGPT, right, to create a personalized message is to prevent this specific like feedback. This whatever this feedback is, it's normal, it's common. How do we prevent it? Is we have to make sure that we have a open line of communication, right? So instead of like them saying we're putting this in the feedback, they would have told you in your messages and said, hey, I didn't receive this item, or hey Sam, like, oh, I know you're busy and you're running your family and things like that. I hope things are well with you, but I didn't get my item. And then I can go ahead and apologize to them. But this guy probably went ahead and shipped out the item, sent some generic message, and never followed up with them, right? And never following up is okay as long as you start off with a strong like first impression. So this is like what the system we built in place to make sure that we prevent ourselves from getting like these kind of feedbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So guys, customer service is king. The customer, like make sure that you're like you do everything you can to go ahead and leave a positive buyer experience for the
And
customer, right?
I think, and customer service is, and we never said that in another. We haven't said that recently, but customer service is definitely king when it comes to drop shipping.
It's everything. It's everything. eBay said it itself in one of the videos that we provided. One of the metrics, one of the literal metrics, right, that they use to evaluate your place in the search results is your customer service.
Yeah.
If you're messaging the customers, literally by sending out a message, you go ahead and you rank higher on eBay. That is one of the metrics that they use to evaluate you. So make no mistake, like it might not have a direct consequence, but it has indirect consequences on how many sales you get.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, are we getting more sales? Like, what is this? Look at this. Funny thing, we just sold this again.
Yeah, we're getting more sales while.
But look at this one. We literally spoke about it the other day, right? The oversized chimes. And look, we sold it again today.
Yeah, we
Literally
did.
on, guys.
We did a video about that specific item yesterday.
Exactly. That. Oh, really? Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We did talk about this yesterday.
Yeah, we went into detail on that item.
Maybe this is somebody who's watching the videos and they
No,
read
I
the
doubt
title as we. That would have been a funny story. Like they understood the value of the item because we brought it out from yesterday's video, and then they went ahead and purchased it not from Amazon but from eBay. All right, so let's go ahead and like wrap up the video. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the last thing. By the way, look, I went ahead and got another offer. So what I'm gonna do, just like a robot, routine, we're gonna go ahead and send out the offer. And what I'm gonna do before we finish up today's video, I'm gonna just start up the bulk lister, just so we can reach our target. Because we're still at 8,000 listings. I wanted to get to 10 before or even 9,500, just before I kind of like finish this off. Because I think Marc, you scraped it from a different video, yeah? That was like 2 days ago.
Yes.
So already we starting off the day, 7:35 in the morning, $205 in orders, and everything was happening in the span of the conversation we had, which was the most
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's interesting. That's very interesting. So today we should hit some good numbers.
Yeah, and I think just the most beautiful part about this is like, how powerful it is like that you're making money while we're having this conversation. And we're showing you guys how we make money. Like we're doing all the work on
So
camera.
smash that like button for the sales while we on YouTube. And also
Yeah,
check out Ecom Sniper in the description.
exactly. And let's head to 4,000 feedback. I mean 4,000 in revenue today. Let's break
Yeah.
that number. And here is our metrics once again. So you guys I know some guys have asked me about the metrics. Our listing impressions are 2.8 million, 0.3 click-through rate. I have a feeling I know we'll talk about this later on.
Yeah.
Listing page views 9,200 and 1.3% conversion, and we're at a total of 9 positive feedback. So let's go ahead and open up the bulk lister, and let's wrap this up. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's see the results of the product hunter. Because now we have to make the decision. Do you want to list these items, or do you want to just continue with the items we had? I'll let you decide, yeah.
I am
'Cause this-
very wary about medical devices.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Let's just stay away from it. But
Yeah.
if anybody wants to go ahead and take the plunge, we have verified that this is a brand new niche on eBay, insulin, that hasn't been tapped into. Perhaps it has been, and all the competition have been like wiped out by eBay's algorithm.
Exactly.
So maybe that's
That's
the
why,
reason. Maybe that's the
that's
reason.
why that's I was thinking about that.
Maybe that's the reason why, like there's no more competition because they've
But
been wiped out.
we sell 7 of those boxes, so
Yeah, we'll keep that one. So, you guys, if you're starting off, yeah, I don't know. It's not advice. Just do whatever you want, right?
yeah.
We're just here for, yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's open up the bulk lister, right? We're at, last time we checked, 463 out of 1610. Let's open up 5 threads. I'm gonna refresh it I'm gonna press pause, refresh, bang. Okay, there we go. 5 of them are open, and then we should get to 1,000 listings tomorrow. We by the way, we do all of our orders at night, so yeah, that's gonna be it for me today.
Okay, guys, so smash the like button and look forward to the series coming out every day. You guys are actually looking at us run an account. Sales are happening while we run an account. Check out Ecom Cyber in the description and join our groups. Have a good one,
Okay,
guys.
take care.